You see, I knew it. It's again the same thing. When I tried to do a video last week on Google, it wouldn't let my sound upload. Now I did another one on Google to try and explain Chet Atkinson. Anyways, just right now, here's what just showed up in front of me. This is one you haven't seen yet. Take a look in the camera, big guy. Listen, I gotta do can I do my work, please? Come on. Come on, you know I love you. I don't like when you pee in the house, you know. Look into the camera. Look at everybody in the camera. Look at it. Now don't tell me this is not a big cat. Go. Listen. What? Just stay there. Okay. Number 22 and number 24. X and V. The 22nd letter and the 24th letter, Grover, Cleveland, 22 and 24, they also connect by connecting 13, 15 to 17. 17 connects to 20. 20 connects to 22 and 24. You're connecting the top of the Twin Towers on one side to the top of the Twin Towers on the other side. And you know what it shows? It shows the back of the new $20 Canadian bill. They show two different towers. They also look like half a boat because it's made up in two different worlds that were pulled together. At the same time, we can see it. This is the cap of Jack. This is also Chase Manhattan Bank. If you turn it around, it makes part of the pie. Here's your X10, also X24. Here's your V5 plus 22. 27 says the third world. 34 says one of three. Number 13 goes together because 34 and 27 make 61. The one spirit of man 6, which are the headlights of the spirit on the 6 dice. Grover, Cleveland, X and V, 10, 15. This says J, this says E, it says I. AM says 113, A and M. A and M, 1, 1, and 3, or the first card to the 13th card equals to 91. 91 is Venus plus X, Venus X, or Comet X. Now, I don't know how to exactly, and I wasn't coming in. What I wanted to tell you is that Chet Atkins, okay, and George Bush look exactly alike. I'm going to show you the picture now, okay? I'm going to take my camera off and show you the picture. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. Can you see this guy? Can you see this guy over here? Not this guy over here, but this guy over here. So this is Chet Atkinson, and this is George Bush. You see George Bush over here or here? Now watch. Watch. I'm trying to hope that you're able to see. And here's Chet Atkinson. Chet Atkinson, George Bush. Do you see how old they get? Do you see how old these people get? They fall apart at the end. All their bodies fall apart twice as much because the how can I say it? What are you doing? What are you doing? Can't leave my wire alone, eh? What is it with cats and wires? Cats, wires, mouse and wires. Because it's all about communication. All about communication. What grows within your own mind and your brain? What goes on in here? What is the color of the blood? Where is it all going? You see the water in a motor? It goes through the radiator, cooling itself down through the molecular, whatever you want to call it. Same thing for this. Our hips go this way. Our pyramid, okay, is not really this way. You can put a pyramid on our head this way, flat. Then you put the other pyramid here flat. Now when you do that, what you're actually doing is, oh, look at that. Just found the North Star. The letter N. Anyways, what I'm actually trying to show you is it comes down on one, and then it does this. And the other one comes down, and it does this. And then you take the other one, and now you have this. I must be a chicken. Spring chicken. It's got to happen in the cold. I made a video in 2011, said it had to happen in the cold. I completely forgot that Jesus is born before zero time. That means we have to be a couple of years before zero time, like I've said before. So in the Mayan calendars, it says the end is 2012. Well, then in 2014, that must be 2012 or 2011, 2 years behind. Jesus has to be born in the year 3757 on the Hebrew calendar. Just a few days before the new year, it was more like 3 months into the new year, or 8 months into the new year, because the Hebrew New Year, the actual New Year we celebrate now is in September, but they also say there's another New Year somewhere near May, or in Passover time, so I'm a little mixed up with that. Then, see this over here? Okay, one of the people on my site, and I'm not sure if it's a he or a she, so I can't say it. It sounds like a she, but it shows this over here. You see the way this part over here connects onto the top? They're not together, but when they touch, it looks like a 2 one way, and then another letter and number in the center, and it looks like 2002. These two things. You see the way this piece touches the top? It's almost like the eagle eye or the eagle beak. When it touches the circle, it ends up looking like a 2, because it goes on it, it comes around the circle, and comes back onto the line. This circle is separate from this, which is separate from this line above, which is separate from this line below. 2015, 5, 5, 5, and 5, all the trains in Monopoly. 15, 5, 5, and 5, letter T, letter O, timeout, overtime, and soccer. 5 by 4 is 20, 5 by 3 is 15. 5 and 4 is 9, 5 and 3 is 8. How do we get the 5 and 3? H and I. Piano says, I am A, connect me as far as you can go. I just have to go left. It'd be G. So you connect A and G, makes 8. Now you connect B and G, and it makes 9. And you got H and I. Now there's more that goes along with it, just like there's more that goes along with the 36 keys of the black of piano. Just like 10, 25, 36, 46, 56, 59. ER, Electronic Angel, 59, 59. 10 and 5, it says I am. Do you remember what I just said about I am? A to M is 1, 1, and 3, and it adds up to 91. It says I am. Part French, part English, okay? The Joker says E and I. 2 Jokers says E-I, and together they make O, E-I, E-I-O, Joker. There's many numbers that go with this. J is the 10th letter. O, so we have 100, because the O looks like a 10. So then we have 1, O, 1, 1, and 23 is creation. When you multiply 2 times 3, 2 plus 3, you end up with 11 again. So this will create 11. This inside itself creates the maximum of 3. 1 times 1, 1 plus 1 is 3, but it's the 11th letter. 0, which is the 15th letter. 1 times 5, 1 plus 5 equals to 11, and J is 10. 1 times 0 is 0, 1 plus 0 is 1. You would have 1, 1, 1, 3, 1, 1. There was some other situation that I created the same thing. At the same time, I'm going to put it in the rights for this, how time is coming to the end. But since I began, you know what's funny about since I began this whole thing? It's going to be 9 years, 5 months, basically minus a day, but not minus a day, because in between the two, we had a leap year, so it's going to end. It started when I was 41 and 7 months, and it will end at 9 years, 5 months, and 1 day or so for the leap year. There was one thing I wanted to say about the leap year, is that this year we had our extra day. Next year we're halfway between 2 years that we didn't have the leap year, but we still counted a half. Inside that half, okay, Joker is 1, Joker is 1, but because the Joker is a black Joker, does it get a 2 for the black cards? There are 2 of them. If you go bring it this way, Joker gets 1 and 1, plus himself, because there's 2 black suits, plus the Joker makes 3. Red is 1, plus 2 red suits, he gets 3. 3 and 3 makes 6 man. The other way, 2 black suits get this Joker, they each get a half. So each suit is worth 1.5. Same with this one, each suit gets worth 1.5. So there's 4 suits plus 1.5. 4 suits plus 1.5, because he has to count for the totality because of his color. So that would be 5.5 and 5.5, 55 and 55. Or the red suit for all 4 suits, and the black suit for all 4 suits, because they're 2 different suits, they got to be added up. In all actuality, you would make this 1/8 and 1/8. Together, they're 1/4. But anyways, regardless to the fact of what I've just said, when this becomes 1 1/4, the 364 days a year plus the joker reconnects the calendar to 365.25 days. And in the leap year, the only time a black can count is when the totality is made. The dot that was at the top of the I becomes the end of the sentence. So now that you have 365 1/4 days, you have add this on and you have 366 days, and now you got the leap year, the whole day in between. 1 is 1/4 and 1 is 3/4. 57, 3 by 19. 75, 3 by 25 brings you to your 1/4 and your 3/4 in the year 5775, in which man is 6. You see, the octagon is 4 of 4, but the Magen David is 3 of 6, which means it's got 6 points. But let me just explain one little thing. The spirit of 76 is inside the 8 and 6 in roulette, because I didn't say this properly. 6 man of 8 means man is 6 of the 8 heaven, and man is 6 of the 8 heaven, this side and this side, between the black and the red. 6 is 3/4 of another. 1 of 1/4 is missing. 3/4 and 1/4. So there's many ways we can look at it, and it always goes back to the 4. But in horse racing, right? What's funny about horse racing? When the 1 second is used up, they say 3/5 of a mile. Then they say 4/5 of a mile. Here they're going by 5. The other way they're going by 4. So because 5 is in the center of both sides. Here I am 5. I'm here and I'm here. Here I am 4. I am here and I'm here. This is 5, 4. 5, 4. But 5, 4 had to move. This one didn't have to move. Although this one is 4 and 6. Just like this is 9 and this is 11. If you go around the Monopoly this way, this corner, okay, becomes 9. This corner becomes 11. When you go around this way, the corner, this corner becomes 9 and this corner becomes 11. One before, nothing is right on. Anything that is right on, it's a hole. Oh, and then you could be a hole that you make the passage through. So anyways, we're going to leave it at this. Like I said, Chet Atkinson's looks exactly like the other one, George Bush. We did not do this. 5 by 5 by 5 by 5, 625. Now, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Split them apart. You see the space in between each one? That also counts. 5, 4, 5, 4, 5. Why? Because it's 4.5 that goes in the center. 5, 0, 5, 0, 5, 0, 5 can also be used as your Levi's jeans. You bring this together, it becomes 850. Or it can become 8, 5, and 6. Why? Because 8, 5, and 6, which makes 11, makes a total of 19, which makes the man on the moon is 8 and 11, inside the center of the electronic connection of the roulette wheel where all the numbers are, where this goes. Electronic resident angel. Red. Hun. Red. Black. Black is 29. Red is 27. Stands for the comet. The comet that's just gone away. The comet that has just gone away. That's the comet they sang at the ceremony for Nelson Mandela. May the light, blessed be in the sky. Now they're mentioning it right now. So was Nelson Mandela good or bad? Let's not even look at it right now. We'll figure it out after. Did he go to jail because, oh yeah, I'm just going to fight everybody about truth, show the whole world about truth, but I'm going to be a bad boy. So really, was he bad? Just because he was shaking everybody in this world? Everybody in this world was made to look bad. Even Castillo. You know who Castillo is in Cuba? That's the way I like to call him. Was he bad? Is he bad? Maybe he's ordered to do that. Maybe he has no choice but to do what he is by orders of those even higher than him. In this world, it's more like a taught world. Anyways, I just want to show you one thing. This is the picture I was talking about. This picture here and this picture here. You see this here? See this here? Oh. See this here? And see this here. See the way there's all these moons? These are moons. You see the way the sea is? You see the way there's another planet over here? This is basically where we are. We're like on a core, a thing like this stuck out, like this. We're at the edge of this, and they put something around it, and we just keep turning around and around and around. I'm trying to put this... Anyways, Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. I want to thank you for watching this video. There are some stuff that I did not mention that I don't know if it's relevant. 88 is what it's all about. Take away 1. You see, I'm going to go back to the months again. Which months should we take away? Then I'm going to explain to you why before. The Mayans talk about 1 and 2 all the time, okay? We're always talking 101. So 1, 2, 1, and 2 months. I can take these away or take this away. Why I take this away is because 1 times 5, 1 plus 5 equals 1, 5, and 6, which makes 11. Then 2 and 3, 2 times 3, 2 plus 3 equals 5 and 6, and that makes 11. The only number we didn't mention was the 4 number. So if we took out the 4, we can connect March to May, which is number 3 and 5. 3 and 5 is part of the numbers for Hoover Dam, or 5 and 5, 7 and 3 is 10 and 10 in the year 5775. The 5 dice, or the 5 of whatever, rules. Here's 5. You cannot count 6, but you can count 6 because 6 ends up to be in between 7 and 8, 7 and 5, and that's the moon. 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7 is 18 Reish. This is the 5 card. So we'll end up counting 5 all the way to 9, and that's it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 6, 7, and 8 is 21. 9 and 5 is 14 equals 3773, and that's Nibiru. 37 is the total because 1 to 9, 5 and 6 is 11, and 7 is 18, and 8 is 26, and 9 is 35. We didn't count 10, so that would be 1035. And 1 and 3 and 5 would say ace O, or ace hole. Did you follow me? 10, 1, 2, 3, 4 is not counted because 1, 2, 3, 4 creates the Christmas sock. Now 35 is when you add from 5 to 9. Now we're supposed to take away 9 and 5 away because it's the outside of both ends, and we have to live in between, which would be 6, 7, and 8. The 6 is in the 7 card, the 6 is in the 8 card, the 8 shows both moons, take everything away, you have number 8, is 4 and 4, and there we go, into the time we're in right now. Now I don't know if I said that right, I'm not sure which way to say it. 1, 2, 3, and 4 made 10, that was for Jack, that was for the letter O, and A1, 3, C, 5, E would say ace hole, and that's what it means. So the ace hole must be in April. Number 4 month from this way, 4 month this way, 4 month this way. Let's do it. April to May, to all of April, all of May, all of June, all of July, all of August. No. May, June, July, August, September. 5 months. March, February, January, December, November. So we have October, which is left over in both months. So October must be the central of it. Did we do that correct? November, December, January, February, March. May, June, July, August, September. Yes, they both meet October, so it works out that way. May is 5, October is 5 and 5. So that would be the middle of the end, and it'd be October 4th because it's 454. Anyways, 858 is actually 4554, and it equals 8 because 5 is 4 and 1, and 8 is actually 3, 2, and 3 because there's 2 moons on the 8 card, but it's a whole mixed up, and I don't know exactly what I want to say in my head. That's why it's not coming across properly. Let's keep it at the end like this, and thank you for watching this video. Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. Thank you.